Good night, Ken.
Night.
Oh dear.
What's his name?
Ken Russell.
Ken. Should I just call him Ken or should I call him Uncle?
You can call him Uncle. I think he'd love that.
Yeah,
Is that
you
okay?
won't
Yeah.
mind.
You can call him anything you like.
Are these
so odd
his?
to call him.
Are
Yeah,
those-
that's his. Should I give them?
Oh.
Nah, we'll leave
He's
it
just
here.
so old.
But you know, he's one of the
I'm
great
ancient.
film directors in the history of
Yeah,
film.
he's great man. It's not true that it gets worse when you get older. It actually gets better, I think.
It
No, I
does.
just don't know how he's going to do the task. I'm bothered about that. I'm bothered for him. You know, I don't want.
Well, we don't know completely what the tasks are.
Yeah.
You don't want what?
We don't know what the tasks are.
Oh.
Yeah. Whether they're physical or whatever. Yeah.
I think it's more mental. It's all mental. They're
It's
always
what?
playing around with.
No,
word.
it is, you know, and that's basically
is.
it. There is no other way to describe it. There's no clean way to describe it, and I'm glad I said it and you didn't, darling.
Did you have to draw that house with a tree?
Yeah, with the. Yeah, weird, eh?
Yeah.
I just knuckled down to the task and spent more time on it.
That's
and
3
I used
glasses of
every
water
colour.
you've had, Ian. I'm watching
It's like a
you.
nice little house.
Yeah.
That's 3 glasses of water you've had now. I'm worried.
Mine was really funny.
No, I'm,
The weirdest one is drawing the
you're
self-portrait.
gonna pee your bed.
Yeah.
You have to see
I
mine.
had to
You
do
must
that,
have done
but-
your curly hair and
I
it must
did,
look so
I did,
cute.
but it didn't look anything like me at the end of the day. It was just like, I was looking in the mirror and going, that's not me.
Yeah.
So it's very easy. But I think we all become,
I do that every
We all
day.
have
Every
a-
day you look at me and I go, "That's-"
yeah, who's that
well,
guy?
you know, the problem is, who, you know, you.
Well, I wake up in the morning and look in the mirror and go, oh!
no, but
I
I
thought
mean,
I was younger
yeah,
than that.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Yeah. You look and
I
you
think
go,
we'll call
"Oh."
it a night, guys. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
good
sleep.
idea. I'm just
Good night.
watering down.
See you tomorrow.
Good night. Should we close the
So,
door?
do the lights?
Night,
who
sweetheart.
turns the lights?
Close the
How do the
door?
lights? How do
Yeah, don't worry, we'll do
open.
it. We'll do it. We'll do
Yeah?
it. Don't worry.
How do the lights go off?
You go, don't worry.
have no
I think that
idea.
there is a turn off of the lights apparently, but
Oh,
So I'll be the last one because I'll have to tippy toe in and.
sure. I'm giving that.
I don't know.
Ken,
oh,
right?
that's sweet. That's nice.
What?
Ken.
Ken.
Can yeah.
Night.
Right.
Yep. That's the deal. Now begins the torture.
Yeah.
What?
We've gone through.
And promote it,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
go listen.
That's right.
And when the real deal comes along, it's very hard for them.
It's a
harder
threat
now
even.
to get through
Yeah.
because it doesn't fit in, and the businessmen are just unnerved by it because
Yeah,
they're not artists.
yeah,
Otherwise, they would be artists. They're businessmen.
Exactly.
The businessmen used to turn over the artist, and then
Yeah.
then they would take it, the artist, and they would find somebody to handle them, and then it would happen. This is my theory.
Well, thank God there are people like maybe Scorsese around who at least have the clout to be able to
It's
choose.
still around. It'll
who
never
they-
go away because
you know there'll always be great directors and great producers.
It's
who
already
will-
changed. All the big studios are starting independent
Yeah.
film departments,
Yeah.
trying to get.
I admired Altman for that because he'd always dig out the best. You know, Robert would always dig out the best people and then give them
Well,
the
he
shot
always
in
had
the
to fight.
movie.
He always had to fight against.
But he fought
the
everybody.
Studios,
But he would still bring that actor back in or whatever.
Look at all the actors he used. in his
Tarantino's
movies.
not
He-
bad like that though. He's been bringing
Yeah,
a lot
he
of the
has,
past
yeah,
actors
right,
in.
right.
You know, look at what was his name?
Yeah, well, Travolta. I mean, he was kind of
Yeah.
wandering around when.
But yeah, exactly. And
Robert Forster.
Yeah, and
Robert Forster.
Robert Forster, exactly.
Who was nominated for Academy Award, TV actor.
Yep.
And then was
oh God, what's his name? The
what
Kung
movie?
Fu guy.
David Carradine.
Who's a wonderful actor, fantastic,
He was great. in
and
that
who was
movie,
just
too.
shone in that movie, given another
great in
shot,
that movie, yeah.
boing, and playing off Uma Thurman as a
It's not-
new young actress, you know, and it's beautiful
Yeah.
to see that interplay.
It's not because I'm older now. I've always felt this way that when I was doing Oh, when I was in the '78, Fred Astaire played my dad in a
lovely.
and I worked with him for a month.
What a lovely man.
And I thought, you know, you think about that at that time. And I said, there's all this. When people get older, Hollywood, so they lose all that talent, all that experience, all that expertise, all that richness that comes from having done it, and most of them can't get a job. People like me, unemployable, because it's all about the new, the young, and and there's a few older actors scattered around, but there's
a strange word called bankable.
Bankable, yeah. And the bankable actors make more money now than anybody ever had. You know, they get 20, 25 million. There's about 10 or 12 of them at any time.
Yeah.
There's probably only one bankable girl, which is Julia Roberts.
Totally,
there may be somebody else.
Cameron Diaz, maybe.
But there's 8 or 10 guys that, if you got them...
Look at us pontificating from this house about Hollywood. We can run it, can't we? Hey, you guys, listen up.
Well, if you were really serious, if I was, you know, these are things they don't want you to talk about, really.
No, but you should talk about it, you know.
I always have, but it's...
Yeah.
I always have. I'm just fascinated by it philosophically, of how things...